There's a person inside you telling you that you've not been good at maths. There's a person inside you telling you that you've not ever understood maths. Just remember one thing. When you talk about aptitude maths, so ask yourself this question, that suppose I tell you that my biology was very weak in 8th, 9th, 10th. As a graduate student, if I go back to the 8th standard biology questions, what do you think? Will I find it easy or tough? The answer is very obvious, right? So as a graduate student who's used to graduate level and studying, if you give me an 8th standard book on any subject which I did not understand when I was in 8th class, if I do it now, I will obviously do it well. The fact that you're not good at maths or you're not being good at maths, the reason for that could be that you're not taught correctly. If you look back at your school teachers, you'll realize that the maths teacher, some really honorable exceptions, but normally the maths teacher and the PT teacher are the worst communicators amongst your school teachers. And when you are 10, 11, 12, 13, struggling with your own belief systems, and in that a poor communicator as a maths teacher came in, it would completely destroy your mathematics. And then follow it up with what was happening at home. You went back home, you asked your mother that I have a problem in history. She would say, okay, bring the book, I'll read it and I'll give you an answer. I have a problem in chemistry. She would say, I'll bring the book, I'll read it, I'll give you the answer. I have a problem in English, I have a problem in Hindi, bring the book, I'll give you the answer. I have a problem in maths, let Papa come in the evening. And for some reason, if Papa was also goal in maths, then you went back to the teacher the next day. It became a vicious cycle for you. And then nothing was working, so they called you a tuition teacher who was also a poor communicator, because who becomes a maths teacher normally? I'm not criticizing anybody, but the normal funda of, okay, I want to become a maths teacher, I'll teach in school in maths. I can solve maths, so I can teach maths. So I can solve maths, but I cannot communicate, right? So remember, that is a gap. This was the issue, which is why the belief is not there, or belief is breaking you down. So just give yourself that possibility and give it your best shot. So I'll just give you a small example. You're going in a forest and some people overtake you. And after some time, when you reach the end of the forest, you realize that there's a huge vertical cliff there, which is 90 degrees. And you realize you can't really climb this cliff. You're just wondering, standing there, and you're telling yourself, this is the end of the road, I can't go ahead. And then you look up and you see at the top of the cliff, those people who had crossed you are there. So what do you realize? You realize that there's a path. There's a path from where you are to where you have to go. And if there's a path, you better find it. If somebody else can cross that path, you can also do it. So ask yourself this question, कि कोई ऐसा स्टूडेंट हुआ है क्या आज तक जिसका मैथ्स ठीक हुआ है खराब से? अगर उसका आंसर यस है, तो तुम क्यों नहीं कर सकते हो? It's as simple as that.